Hello and welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. I'm going to do a tarot reading for you today from the One World Tarot deck. I hope everyone's having a good day or evening, whatever time it is for you. These readings are timeless, and I'm an intuitive reader, which means I don't know what the books of these decks mean. So if you're looking to go by the book, then this reading is not for you. Otherwise, let's see what Spirit has messages for you today. The Fool. There's a lot of red in this card, so you could be working on your root chakra. Ten of Cups. King of Cups. I feel like you've turned away from what looks to be everything you ever wanted. Family, friends, money. But it was a mask. Somehow this was a mask. Or maybe your family wanted you to do something. You have a very wealthy family, perhaps. And you chose to go in a different direction. And they're saying that you're a fool for choosing this. Two of Wands. And Three of Wands. So you're looking out on new horizons. So yeah, you've turned away from something that your family wanted for you. They make it look so easy. They make it look like it's just so prosperous. But this isn't, for you it's wearing a mask. For you feel like it's a lie. It doesn't align with what you want. So you're looking outwards. You're looking towards new shores, new horizons. Trying to ground yourself, for sure, with your root chakra, but you're also trying to open up your throat chakra and find your voice and speak your voice. It's not that you don't care about your family or that you don't love them, but this is your direction. So what you need to do is really meditate, get out in nature, ask your angels and your guides and your God source to help you, to show you signs, but also to show you when you're blocking yourself. They will help you. And it's okay to change directions on your path. There's nothing wrong with that. And we aren't all meant to lead the same path. Family can be difficult with these decisions, though. Parents and the way the hierarchy of family goes is you're supposed to listen to your elders, and family always comes first. And, you know, they really like it when you do what you're told. But each individual has their own path that they have to take. And you can't always follow what your family's path is. Right? Because you were meant for different things. What were they meant for? What are they turning away from? Besides family and whatever this is. I feel like it's a profession that you need me to go to school for. And you tried it for a while, but you ended up feeling silly and like you were wearing a mask and a costume. So you let it go, and you're just standing there, jeans and a t-shirt. It's time to look out onto the horizon and find something that works for you, that you're comfortable in. Maybe this means moving to another country. There's a lot of water. You might be a water sign. Definitely trying to open up that crown or throat chakra and speak your truth. He's holding the world in his hands, so maybe you're supposed to have an online presence of some sort, documenting maybe this transition. Four of Wands, which can also be 11/11. So you might have a celebration coming in. There could be a wedding, could be a gathering of family. This could be a celebration because you've accomplished something that you wanted to. And they're finally recognizing that this is your path. Four of Wands also breaks down to 11/11. So perhaps you're also getting in a spiritual gift, an enlightenment, a creative time. I notice that they're breaking cup at the altar. Perhaps you're of Jewish faith. Or maybe you're going to transition into Jewish faith. Nothing wrong with that. Justice. Justice. Knight of Wands. So there's going to be a balancing out. But justice has to come. Why does justice have to come? What is this Knight of Wands? Knight of Wands is bringing you a message. It's a flashy message. I'm not sure if this is a message that's right for you. Poor horse. Yeah, and this person is just dressed up right ridiculous. Like whatever this message is, it's not one that you might enjoy getting. Tell me more about the Justice card. Who's getting the Justice? Eight of Swords. I feel like there's somebody in your midst who doesn't want you to succeed, doesn't want you to succeed in anything, really. They seem like a confidant and a friend during even all this time, but they have you in a fearful state for some reason. That it's causing you to hold yourself back from your Four of Wands. Why? It's definitely grounding. You definitely need to ground yourself here. A lot of red on every one of these cards, just about. I would say grounding yourself right now, and then finding your voice would be important. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's been wheeling and dealing and juggling and doing some stuff around you. Maybe you haven't really noticed much because you are still worried about walking away from everything. And there's nothing bad that you're walking away from. Like, this wasn't trauma. This was just you walked away from doing the things the way everyone else did. You're walking away from family traditions because it's not your path. I don't see this as being a run from a trauma situation. I feel like you had a really good life and upbringing. You're really close with your family. It was quite loving, but there was high expectations. There was educational, like if you look in the background, there's a building, looks like an institution. And here, when you're masked up, there's a school or a building institution behind you. So, and here you are standing beside a building looking out. So your familial expectations were great. Maybe this person keeps telling you that you're never going to make it doing what you want to do. And that's why you have the fear. Nine of Pentacles. But you're going to keep on building and growing and planting those seeds. Because they've already been planted. So they're going to grow. They're going to come to fruition. Whether this person wants them to or not. Because they've already been planted. Seeds have already been planted. So this is going to release you at some point. You're going to realize that they can pretend all they want, but they can't. Yeah. They can't stop this from happening. They can't stop it from coming in. Three of Cups, there's going to be a celebration. You're going to be celebrating many, many things. Career, family, friends. I feel like you're going to get a new family. You'll probably marry in. Your family will be very accepting of this arrangement. Some new friends, it looks like, with the Three of Cups, that are really going to get you and understand you and be there for you. Maybe that's what this Knight of Wands is. Might be flashy, but they're your kind of people. They get you on an emotional and a spiritual level. Yeah. So the Justice is coming in for this Two of Pentacles, who doesn't want you to get your gifts. Okay, last few cards. The Chariot, yeah. So something is definitely coming in that's going to ground you. And again, watch out for the snake. The snake is going to try and disrupt this at every level, it looks like, but I don't think it's going to be allowed to happen. 9 of Wands, they're going to be very upset and heartbroken, and every aspect of their lives is going to be affected. You will be protected by your friends, your newfound friends. And this person will end up walking away from you. They'll have to turn away because this is not their path. They keep trying to hold on to this, but it's not their path. It's your path. They wanted to be the one that broke the family curses, the generational trauma. They wanted to be the one that got away from it all. They didn't want to follow this line. They didn't want to do what the family did, but at the end of the day, it was you who was granted this. And they can be mad all they want, but they followed suit. They did what they were told, and then they were unhappy. So now they have to go off on their own path and find their way. And like I said, you come from a really great family, so they've only created a vortex for themselves, really, because your family will support them, but they're so bitter that they're turning away from it. And that's very unfortunate. But for you, keep moving forward, really ground yourself, get out in nature, get your feet in the grass, in the soil, in the sand, in the water. Feel the sun on your skin. Go for a drive in the country. It's one of my favorite things to do. You can run your hand under a cold water tap, sage your home, do some meditations, get a Reiki session. You know, so many things that you can do to really ground yourself. Pardon me. And continue down this path. Because this path is, although laid out for you, you still have to choose it. You still have to walk it. You still have to do what needs to be done in order to get where you need to go. There still needs to be effort. So awesome for you for being the one that gets to try a new path and break away. And awesome for you who has such a loving and supporting family as well. Yeah. Remember to be thankful, show gratitude, and thank the members of your family for all the support they do give you, even though that, you know, you're changing directions now, because that is a huge thing in life, to have somebody and a family that supports you. Even if they don't necessarily agree with you, they support you, and that can be a huge thing. All right, that's your reading for today. Thank you so much for joining me. You can catch me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. You can also email me at darknighthealing@gmail.com. If you want a personal intention reading or an intention item made or a salve, you can definitely message me, and we have those for low costs, and they're all hand done by myself. So yeah, just shoot me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great night.